What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team FISHKNUCKLES YouTube channel. Today is Main Deck Monday, and today we're covering the deck that we played at Collinsville Regionals. I know a lot of people saw me there. They wanted to see this deck, and today we're looking at Passimian. Now, this list is actually, it's a little bit of Kevin Baxter's. A lot of it's Kevin Baxter's. Before the tournament, about a week or two before, I said, Kevin, what do you think about playing? He sends me this crazy Passimian deck. I start playing it. I tell him it's good. I didn't really change any cards. We just talked about some stuff. At first, didn't have the Field Blowers, and it had the Counter Catcher. It had like 2 Octilleries. It went through a lot of changes, supposedly more than that, than what I've seen. But today we're covering this Passimian deck, which is a lot of fun, and it's a very interesting deck, and I think it is very, very strong. It just struggles sometimes. So let's go over it. So this, we know what Passimian does. Passimian right here, it's got the team play attack. Does 10 and then 30 more damage for each of your bench Passimian. But you're going to notice we're only playing one of these. Only one of these guys is our attacker, which some people think we're crazy, but it's going to work, I promise. We're playing 3 of the new Passimians from the new set. Oh, I already forgot what it's called. Ultra Prism. And it's got the ability Power Huddle. As long as Pokemon's on your bench, your Passimian attacks do 30 more damage to your opponent's active evolution before applying weakness and resistance. And this is great. There's a lot of evolutions in the game right now. There's Gliscod, there's Zoroark, there is Gardevoir, there's Metagross, there's Vigavolt, there's a ton. Octillery, if you do that, it really doesn't matter about that one. And it's a really good thing, because now with Power Hurdle, basically you can do for each of your Passimians on the bench, they're kind of like plus 60 now. So it's like 10 plus 30 for each Passimian. Then each one of these Passimians give 30 more. So basically it's like 60. So you're doing 190 if you have this guy in the active and these 3 on the bench. So 190, very, very strong. And with a choice band, you can do 220. And then with the Regirock-EX, you can do 230, which now we can one-shot Gardevoir. So it's a very, very good deck for sure. I think it's very interesting. And I know a lot of people did play it. I saw most people playing it that we didn't even talk about. People were playing Passimian, so a lot of people do like this deck. So that's gonna be our main attackers, the Passimian thing. One Sudowoodo for that watch and learn to copy your opponent's attack. It's really good against like Tapu Lele, Necrozma, anything that can like attack. You can just watch and learn, copy their attack, and swing back and take knockouts that way. One type of Koko, which is really nice to spread 20 everywhere. This is going to help us have knockouts on Lele's, because if you spread 20 on the Lele and you have a Mew active, you could do 130, or you do 3, 6, 9, 12, 130 plus choice, 160. So you can do 180 after Koko spread, which is really nice for the Lele's on your opponent's bench, and that's why the Koko's in there. Of course, Mew is in there. It's basically another Passimian attacker, but it doesn't stack with the Power Huddle ability because Mew is not a Passimian. Make sure you remember that. But with Mew, we can now take down like Buzzwole pretty easily. It's a very easy matchup. Buzzwole's very easy and it's really, really nice. One Lele, just in case. You still need it out for Lele, just in case you have bad draws at the beginning. 2-1 Octillery, which is not too bad. You might be thinking, what if you prize it? What are you going to do? Prize it? Well, we'll play 2 Gladion, and we'll talk about Gladion here more in a second. So it's fine if you prize one. You play 2 Gladion, you can find it out, or figure it out later on. We play 1 Counter Catcher, we are going to be behind, so Counter Catcher is great to break Pokemon off the bench in the early game, and sometimes late game as well. If you're running out of steam, you need to take a GX-EX knockout, Counter Catcher can help out. 2 Energy Loto, we're going to make sure we find these energies. We only play 6 of them, so the Energy Loto, we play basically like a little bit more. It's not 100% guaranteed another energy, but it does help you find them, which is very nice. 2 Field Blower for those Garbodor decks that will shut down our Power Huddle, which will not let us take a knockout. So, if we don't have Power Huddle, we're not taking a knockout, so we need our abilities. And 2 Nest Ball, we need to find our Pokemon. So we're playing 4 Ultra Ball, 3 Brooklet Hill, and 2 Nest Ball to search out all these Pokemon that we need turn 1. Because if you don't get these set up at turn 1 and turn 2, you're going to have a bad time. For Puzzle Time, to use any 2 cards, any discard pile, maybe get a Monkey, maybe get a DCE, maybe get a Brooklet Hill, maybe a Supporter card, really, really good. And 4 Rescue Stretcher. This is how the deck thrives. Without Rescue Stretchers, you're going to be a lot of trouble. You're going to keep recycling this Passimian over and over again. He's going to get knocked out. You're going to be like, that's fine, I got another Rescue Stretcher. Going to get back out, we'll keep the combo, keep on going. 1 Special Charge. So not only do we have Puzzle Times, we have Special Charge as well to get back your energies. For Ultra Ball, 3 Brooklet to get Fighting or Water Pokemon out of your deck, and 3 Cynthia, 2 Gladion, and like I said, Gladion, we're going to switch our prizes, and this is really, really good, because if you prize any of your monkeys, you need to give out Gladion. You have to get them out, you need to make sure you get the Gladion, especially if you power this. If you power this guy, you better find Gladion ASAP because you need to attack. So that's why Gladion's in there. Also, like I said, you can get like the Octillery out. Maybe you have a puzzle prize and you know your puzzle's prize. There's key moments at regionals where I knew that something was my prize card and I had Gladion. Like if I had a puzzle in my hand and a Gladion and I knew there's a puzzle in the prizes, I would of course Gladion for the puzzle that's in my prize cards and go that way. You need to make sure you know what's in your prize cards. You need to know what's in your prize deck. 2 in, 4 Sycamore, 2 Guzma. We did have 3, but cut it for Counter Catcher. It's really nice because we are going to be down for sure the first couple games, our first couple turns. 3 choice spin to do that additional 30 damage to hit those high numbers. Like I said, with the choice, the Passimians and everything like that, you're doing 220. 3 Float Stone. We're going to get guys out of the active spot. Your opponent are going to try to live center up, get somebody stuck in the active spot with a 3 float. We're going to be able to retreat them. 2 Counter Catcher, basically for watch and learn Sudowoodo, but also you can use it for like water gun. I did that this past weekend. You can use it on Rock Hurl. I did that too. But you can use it for team play as well. You can put the Counter Energy on Mew to copy any attack as well, which is pretty nice. So yeah. And for DCE, I unfortunately didn't attack with Bedrock Press. That would be pretty funny. Put 2 counter energies. Not so much on Regirock. Maybe the 2 counters on Mew to copy Regirock. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, it would definitely work. Counter energy. Yeah, it would work. I think it would work. Because you can put counter energies on Regirock. It doesn't count, but it will count on the Mew to copy the attack. And we have the energy requirements. Yeah, it'll 100% work. And for DCE, and that's gonna be the deck. So let's play this Passimian deck. Let's see what it's about. And yeah, let's go. I think I saved. I changed. This wasn't the final deck before I left, so I had to change a couple cards, which is why I just saved it. And let's play some Passimian. All right, that's not good. Win streak 0. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, let's hope we get 3 wins. Alright, so let's see here, guys. On game number 1, we're playing against Peaksups, playing a Psychic Dark and a Colorless deck. Alright. Waiting for them to call a coin flip. And we lost a coin flip. Great, but this is fine because we can attack turn 1 if we can get enough guys down. And, alright. So, this hand is pretty bad. But, did I pull a mulligan? I think they did a mulligan. Alright, that's good. That's good. Because the hands, it's not good right now. Oh, they're playing Dark. Great. Oh, great. It's a Zorak deck. Great. I think this one, like, the other regionals was happening, like, whatever foreign country it was. Alright, so draw 2. Uh-oh. Well... Hey, started Giratina as well. Alright. It's actually pretty bad because Giratina has resistance, so we're not going to take a knockout. Let's see. Do they have in? Hopefully the in us. This hand is bad. Oh boy. Alright, so there's a DC to the active. And an in. Thank you, opponent. You just saved us. More than you know. Alrighty. Now, they are playing a handstand, which is very good thing to note. Okay, there's a Brooklet Hill, Float Stone DCE. There's a Zoro coming down. I mean, we could take a knockout this turn if we get super lucky, which okay, there's one. Let's see, is it in here? And it is in here, but we prized the monkey. No, that's bad. Okay, so we can't take a one-shot here. So grab Passimian, put the Passimian down. We'll put down a Float Stone. We're going to Ultra Ball, discard the Stretcher and Remoraid to grab another Passimian. Oh, man. We prized the monkey. Alright, I'm going to put a DC on the Mew and just go for an in. And at least soften the Giratina up some. We got a DC for next turn. And we got an Octo. We got a Float Stone. So right now we're going to treat into the Mew. And we are going to go for the team play. We could go Iron Pool. Just kidding. We need that for next turn. Alright, so yeah. We'll do 3, 6, 7. Now, he does have a Zora, he can retreat, do whatever he wants to, but we got the Brooklet Hill to find another Passimian. We got a DC attack with this guy. We got an Octo to draw some more cards, so we're looking pretty fine right now, I think. It doesn't matter, like, Mind Jack could take a knockout if he goes that way. If it's a Sneasel base variant, then we're fine with that. So I think we're looking fine here. I think we're looking A-okay. Now, if he does, like... Oh, he's Brooklet Hill. Oh, look at him. He was Brooklet Hill and the Sea was prized. Alright, so another Zora hitting the field. It's funny to see that these Zoras are now the ones that people are playing, especially because they play Dark Energies now, so they can use that Moonless Madness attack, which is pretty funny. It's pretty funny to me. I always love this card. Oh, man. But let's see here. What else does our opponent decide to do? Do they have a Bridget maybe to find some Sneasels? I think it's a Sneasel variant that we saw at, I think it's a Bilbao or something. So there's a Regirock-EX. Now this is fantastic because if he leaves this here, it doesn't knock out the active. We could Guzma up this guy. There's a Mallow, and this is going to be fantastic for us because if he doesn't bump this Brooklet Hill, we're going to take a knockout this guy. We can do 6, 12, 13, 260 on the Regirock-EX. Wow, we're about to destroy this Zork. I don't even care if he gets a Mind Jack down, whatever, takes a knockout. We're definitely going to Guzma this guy, take 2 prize cards, get rid of his trade. Like, he's visiting a trade for, like, maybe a Mind Jack and, like, a DCE or something and an attack with this guy. But that's fine. I don't care too much about that. Oh, he actually discards a Mind Jack. Oh, what's going on? Okay. Alright, the Zora coming down, okay. Tapu Lele, he's already mallowed, so I don't know why he's using his Lele right now. Seems very interesting for sure. Does my opponent have a DCE to even knock out this Mew? If he doesn't, I mean, we still have to take a knock out this Passimian because it doesn't stack, blah, blah, blah. Or what we could do is maybe knock out a Zora. Okay, there we see an N going to their hand for next turn. There's a DC on Lele. Oh, he's going to take a knockout Lele. There you go. That's a good play. Alright, so Lele come up. He's going to take a knockout. Alright, so Energy Drive for the knockout here. For 80, going down to 5. We'll send the Remoraid. Alright, guys, let's start this. So, get a choice band. So, we're going to Brooklet Hill, find a Passimian, put that down. Put a DC on this guy. We'll Float Stone one of these guys. Put down the Octo. Guzma up the Zork, send in our Passimian. Bissell for 2. Now we're getting rid of his draw that he had. Yeah, he's going to N us. That's fine. I'm fine with an N here. We'll team play here for the knockout. Okay, do a 260 like I said. Take 2 prizes. Give me a monkey. A Sudowoodo and an Energy Loto. Okay, alright. Here comes, okay, sends a Zora in. Okay, I'm fine with this. We know he has an N in hand, so he's definitely going to NS. But we have Octo here, which is really nice. I guess one thing maybe we couldn't have done is maybe put the Float Stone here. That might be the only downfall, but it's fine. We got puzzles. Oh, there's the puzzle. Speaking of puzzles, here's his own puzzles. He used it his first set already. We will see a Mind Jack or a... okay, no, gonna get the Riotous Beating one out. Alright. So, we'll see a Riotous Beating coming to the active. We'll see a DCE. Right now, he's only 20, 40, 60, 80. He's not taking a knockout just yet. He does have an in hand and then a trade to go as well. He needs to fill his bench up to actually knock out a Passimian or find a... okay, E-Hammer. See, he's basically saying, I'm not going to have it with that E-Hammer, or maybe he's just trying to thin his deck out, or maybe something like that. Maybe that's what he's doing here. But we get 6 new cards. There's a Nest Ball, a Field Blower, a Choice Span. There's a Field Blower. And this is what I was talking about. It's kind of bad that we put both floats through, but whatever, we'll figure it out. Oh, he actually gets rid of the Brooklet Hill. Okay, that's fine with me. We have a free trader. There's a Sneasel coming down. Still not a knockout just yet. There's a trade. He needs to find one more Pokemon here, or Devoured Field, or Reverse Valley. Does he find one? There's another Zork. We'll see another trade here. Okay. Oh, no, just go for Riotous Beating for... He didn't go for the second trade. All right. So, on to our turn. That's what we need to see. And we top deck a DC. Wow, we are so good at Pokemon. So, with Nest Ball, we're going to have the top of Koko. Give that free treat just in case he does get rid of that. We'll put a DC in the active. Do we put down Choice? I think so, because right now... I don't really care. And there's Victor Screen coming down. We were going to take a knockout. We had a Bissell hand. We were going to get to go. I guess maybe he did the math wrong. I thought he had the knockout, maybe. I don't know. He did have another trade. Maybe the other cards in his hand were really good. But either way, it's not a good matchup for him. Especially if he doesn't play Mewtwo. Then he has to keep like trading his fighting weak Pokemon. And just not good for him. And here we go on game number 2. It looks like we're playing against a Greninja deck, maybe. Hopefully it's not Greninja. I think Greninja is a terrible matchup for us. But hey... whatever, we won the coin flip. That's fantastic. Yes, I would like to go first. We get 2 turns to set up. Hopefully it's the Valley. Okay, we'll start Remoraid. We'll put down Passimian. Man, this is not good. We'll press done. Hopefully we try to Cynthia. Alright, what we're going to do right now is puzzle for top 3. Well, we'll grab an Ultra Ball, and the other 2 is not going to matter. Should have just kept it like it was. It would have been fine. Alright, so we'll press done on to my opponent's turn. Alright, so let's think about this. So we're going to top deck an Ultra Ball, so we get this card Guzma and a Choice Band. There's a Water Energy going to the active. Okay. There's a Cynthia shuffle, draw 6. I mean, if he doesn't find another Pokemon here, we could win this turn as well. Let's see, does he find a little Pokemon? Oh, there's, oh my goodness. Don't, please do not tell me this is Greninja. Okay, retreats to the Tapu Fini. Pass. Okay. One thing we should have done last turn as well is attach this Counter Energy to the active so we had free retreat this turn. We'll Ultra Ball discard the Choice Band and Rescue Stretcher. We'll discard the Counter... we'll discard Counter Energy. I think that's a little bit more what we need. We'll grab an Octo. Well, I guess it really didn't matter if we touch the counter or not because we can't retreat with the Octo because only 1 energy. It's fine, I guess. Alright, so put Octo. We can Abyssal for 3, and it really... no, we get Abyssal for 2. So we either can rearrange the top 3 to guarantee that maybe we can see the 3rd card, or we can save the puzzle for later on. I think right now I'm going to save the puzzle. Just Abyssal for 2 and see what happens. Alright, so put this down. We'll, Gladion. Okay, so we're going to have a Cynthia for next turn. We will Brooklet Hill to find a attacking Passimian. And then we're just going to pass on to our opponent's turn. And that's the good thing about a Gladion. Like, we're in a bad spot. Gladion saved us. We got a Cynthia. And we're good to go. Now, the bad thing is we do have one of the monkeys prized. So that's kind of unfortunate. Like, turn 1 when I used Ultra Ball, I sure saw what was all prized. It was definitely me being silly. But there is a... Okay, it's a Polygon deck. We're good. This is a good matchup. This is good stuff. Aqua Patch to the Piplup. This is a fine matchup, guys. That's all I got to say here. Should be an easy win now. So Water to Piplup, okay. Alright, Water Energy deactive. Will we see a Tapu Storm GX shuffle the Octillery into the deck? There's a Cynthia. I gotta shuffle in and find some new stuff. Now, I think this is gonna be fine. They need multiple energies to power Piplups or Empoleons, and we should be able to win this game. Yeah. So we might see a Tapu, maybe a Tapu Storm, maybe an Aqua Ring. Switch this with the active, but then we can knock out whoever we want to. I think him going for the Tapu Storm to shuffle an Octillery is actually a really good play on his part, because then we can't use Abyssal Hand. Yeah, it gets rid of his GX, but he's really not going to use his GX that much outside of that, because after these turns, he pretty much will start taking knockouts with Empoleon. Ow, I dropped my phone. Alright, so Float Stone to the Octo. We're going to see Abyssal drawn 3, and he needs to find more Piplups. That is for sure. I think regardless, we're going to send the fighting Passimian, the attacking Passimian, and just like Cynthia and just see what happens. Like, I think that is a smarter play. And there's Tapu Storm GX. Going to show with the Octillery back into the deck. We're going to send the Passimian, and let's see what happens this turn. So, on our turn, what do we find? We find a Sycamore. Alright, so grab a Passimian. Put the Passimian down. We will go for a Cynthia. Now, the problem with us prizing one of the monkeys is we can't really... Sorry, I'm trying to think right now. Okay. We can't... Man, we don't have any knockout here or anything. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. We can't really knock out an Empoleon. We can only do 130. So this is going to be a little difficult here. We can Ultra Ball discard the Stretcher and Choice Band. Okay. To find a Remoraid. Put down the Remoraid. We can puzzle for top 3 to guarantee a draw next turn, but I think regardless, we're going to have to use Gladion next turn to find this guy, unless my opponent goes really crazy this turn. I hate puzzling this early, especially when I have like all this stuff already in the discard pile. That's the only unfortunate thing. But let's go ahead and puzzle. Let's go ahead and puzzle. Sycamore Guzma BUS Special Charge. Okay, we'll press done. Yeah, because next turn we're gonna have to Gladion next turn, and then next turn, oh, I should have did it the other way. No, I want the Guzma to draw into, and then that way I can discard it. So that's fine. Yeah, this is fine. So Water Energy to the Piplup. Okay. So yeah, there's another Piplup coming down. Okay. There's a Choice Band going to the Piplup. We're not gonna put down any GX or EXs that I know of. Abyssal for 2. He's already evolved, so he can't Rare Candy Empoleon right now either. He could go Aqua Ring, which is the only like realistic thing he could do at this point. There's a Tapu Lele coming down. Let's see what the Lele gets my opponent. Hopefully not an N. That's the only time I don't want to see an N, because we have Gladion in hand. Unless he ends us, we had Gladion DCE. Then we'll be going places. Alright, but there's a Bridget. Okay, so there's a Bridget for a Pip up here. Just to kid it out. That's fine with me. But I do think this is going to be a rough matchup for my opponent. Okay, goes for a Cynthia. Okay. Huh. Okay, so my opponent, let's see what else he got here. Like I said, the only thing he can really do is go for Aqua Ring here for 20. And he can switch it if he wants to. But I don't think he wants to, because if he does, we can knock out like Empoleon or Octillery, whatever. There's a Sycamore. We will Gladion to grab that fighting guy. Yeah, there's nothing else really prized. There's a DC in there, but that's pretty much it. So we'll grab the Passimian. We'll put down the Passimian. We'll press done. We got the whole field here. Now, one thing that's always bad with this deck is if your opponent decides to Paralyze City you. If they Paralyze City us here, we'll be kind of in trouble. Yeah, so there's a Float Stone goes to the active, okay. We know our next card is a Guzma. We have one Stretcher gone, 2 Puzzle. There's another Pibble coming down. We might be in a situation where we run out of attackers almost. Alright, so there's an Empoleon. But once we knock out this Empoleon, he's really, like, just doesn't have an attacker. So there's a Energy Loto Piplup, okay. This is the only bad, like, kind of downside of playing Passimian is when you don't, like, play against GX and EX is kind of weird. There's the Stretcher for Empoleon. He must have Rare Candy Empoleon in hand. So we will see back-to-back Empoleons. It's going to be kind of up to me to put the pressure on him. Oh, nope, just Sycamore. So Stretcher for... Oh, he shuffled in the deck. Okay, that's fine. That works too. Okay. So there's an Ultra Ball. We'll see a Prinplup or Empoleon coming out. So an Octillery, something else. I'm just glad we're showcasing Empoleon right now. We haven't seen this on the channel yet. If you don't know, Empoleon has that total command 20 times the amount of each bench Pokemon. So right now it's due to 100, which is very good. There's a Rare Candy Empoleon. Okay. And it's going to come to the cannot find a Stretcher, DCE. We're going to be just fighting each other, and we're going to have a full... We're going to have a full setup, both of us here. The only thing is he has Tapu Fini and a Lele on the bench. Alright, so Octillery for 2. And he needs 2 energies, which we need a DCE, which is kind of 1 energy. But once he takes a knockout, he actually activates Counter Energy, so we can use that as well. And, yeah, we'll see total command for the knockout here, doing 200 damage. Whew, alright, so go down to 5 price cards. There's pretty much no way we can, like, limit our bench because we need the full bench. Alright, so Sycamore here. And we did it. Alright, so Stretcher. Alright, put a Pokemon discard in our hand. We'll grab a Passimian. We will put down the Passimian. We will put a DC on it. We will retreat into the Passimian. And we will go for the team play for 6, 12, 18, 190. Empoleon does have 160 HP. Let's see what card we get here. And it's a Gladion. That's not what we want to see. There's no Stretchers in our discard pile. So Gladion's not really good at drawing these late games. Here comes the Empoleon. He most likely has a way to take a knockout this turn. We pretty unrealistically if he doesn't. But once he takes a knockout here, we'll be able to special charge the DCs back into our deck if we want to. There's an energy to the active. Knockout patch to the Piplup, okay. He could put on the Tapu Fini and maybe go for Hydro Shot. And that's what we're going to see here. It does 120, okay. There's no Aqua Patch. Okay. But that's his third one. Alright, gonna put the Piplup, okay. There's another Piplup coming down. Do we see an N, maybe? I'm kind of hoping we see an N. Just a little bit, fingers crossed. I always like seeing N when our hand's not that great. Alright, so just a total command here for 200 damage. Alrighty. So we'll set up the Tapu Koko. On our turn, there's a Regirock. He is not going to be useful this game. Regirock, you're not useful, buddy. I'm sorry. So a special charge. I kind of don't want a special charge, but I do want a special charge. It's kind of a weird thing, because if we have double puzzle, we might have a chance to use it. We'll play in here. Okay. So we can Ultra Ball. Discarding the Counter Catcher and the Float Stone to grab an Octo. Okay. We will Field Blower to get rid of 1 and 2. We'll put down the Octo and Abyssal for 5. Now this is what I'm talking about. If we hit another puzzle here, we'd be kind of in trouble. Like if we hit puzzle at no DCE, then we're kind of in trouble, and we don't hit it regardless. And now we are in big trouble here, guys, because he's gonna take a prize card. He's gonna take another knockout here, and we don't have a way to retaliate. That's unfortunate. So I think I'm gonna pass with the Koko in the active spot. I really don't care. I don't want none of these guys to get knocked out. I don't care if Koko gets knocked out, though. That's fine if Koko gets knocked out. Yeah, that's fine. So there's another print plop coming down. Okay. We have a Float Stone to this guy. We could have Stretchered, but the thing with Stretcher right now, if we put down the Passimian, he can just attack it and knock it out. We don't want that to happen. Like, he'd be like, oh, you put down a Passimian and it's not attacking. I guess I'm going to Guzma up and take a knockout. I also did attach a Float Stone as well, because I don't want him to Field Blower, because we already have 1 in the discard pile. I think we already have 1. Yeah, so we have 2 left. So that's why I didn't put down the Rescue. I didn't put down the Float. There's a Stretcher. Gonna get another Empoleon. Maybe shuffle some guys back into his deck. And we're going to be down here for sure. We're going to be kind of in trouble. Alright, there's an Empoleon, because he's going to get a knockout here, and then we're going to be on a struggle bus for sure. And this is one of the downsides of playing the deck. If you have something prized, it really does hurt you a lot. If you notice, we had to waste 2 turns of Gladion. Alright, so another rare candy Empoleon coming down. Okay, there's a Field Blower. Getting rid of the Brooklet Hill. See, if I attached the Float Stone, he would have got rid of it. So that's why I did attach it. And we're going to see probably an Abyssal Hand here. Drawing 3 cards. Maybe some more. I think it's not actually basic. No, bench water. Making sure. Yeah, there's Nin. No. Our hand was really good. It's really good. Alright, there's a counter rescue stretcher. Okay, so we have a couple options here. I think the best one is just Stretcher for the Empoleon, Counter Energy, and go that way. I'm going to actually promote an attacking Passimian, or not one of the defensive Passimians, I guess the correct thing to say. So on our turn, we get a Nest Ball. So we're going to Nest Ball, and we're going to grab a Watch and Learn Sudowoodo. One thing we could do right now is actually take a knockout Tapu Fini if we get extremely lucky here. So we're going to put this here. We're going to Stretcher. Put a Pokemon Discard on our hand. We're going to grab a Passimian. Okay. We're going to put down a Passimian. We're going to Energy Loto. Oh, there's a Guzma. Oh, we wouldn't have hit it. Alright, so we'll press done. And we will Abyssal Hand for 3. We need to find a Guzma to take a knock on this guy. No. Alright, so put a Choice Spin on the attacking Passimian, and we'll go for Cynthia. Our plan now is hit double puzzle, and we can have a... Oh, man, this could be all for nothing, and no, we miss it. No. We whiffed the Float Stone. Oh, this is terrible now. This is actually really bad for us. Yeah, we lost this game. We whiffed the Float Stone. We whiffed the double puzzle. Because we could have double puzzle, Counter Catcher, the Float Stone, bring up this guy, take a knockout. We hit one of them, but not the other. There's a Guzma. Who's he going to bring up here? Going to bring up the Watch and Learn, Sudowoodo, set up the other Empoleon. Oh, man, this is not good, as they would say. So total command here for the knockout. Go to our 2 prize cards, and I don't know if we have a way to win now, unfortunately. He's got 2 prize cards left. We take a knockout, he takes a knockout, and then Fini takes a knockout. So there's pretty much no way we can win. He already has 3 guys powered up, and I'm not going to keep playing this game. There's no need to. He's just going to win. Like I said, we take a knockout on him, then he takes a knockout, and we take a knockout, then his Fini can knock us out. There's no way around it. He was going to win that game. No need to keep playing that. Like, you just got to know when to scoop, and that's one of the key things of Pokemon. Like, there's no way we whiffed, and that happens. So that's kind of unfortunate. We played an Evolution deck, and we still lost. But we did kind of have some bad luck that game. So we lost the coin flip, okay. Alrighty. Whew. So let's see. Game number 3. Can we at least go 2-1 or not? I actually beat Empoleon. I don't know if I said that or not this past weekend. So it is doable. I just think we had some rough beats that game. Alright, so press done. We'll get a new hand of 7. Let's see what do we find here. Okay. Okay. Alright, we'll start Koko. I'm not going to put down the Remoraid just in case he Guzmas it up. I don't want him to Guzma the Remoraid up. I'm fine if he ends it away. That's fine with me. I don't want him to Guzma it up and get stuck in the act spot. Because Fly Flip could pay off here, for sure. Alright, so not 2 mulligans. There's a Lele, which is good for us. That's good. That's good for us. Good. Alright. So there's an Ultra Ball. Good, he's got 2 cards from his hand. There's a Zoroark coin, so hopefully into the Zoroark deck. They're pretty nice to see. So this card's in a Field Blower. So we're most likely going to see another Lele for Bridget to get 3 Pokemon out. That's what I would think if I was my opponent. That's what I would be doing. There's a Lele. We're going to see a Bridget here. This is going to be phenomenal for us. I guess great, phenomenal, whatever. Just because we can put 20 on the Leles and do that play with Mew where you have enough to knock it out, which is fantastic. It's going to help us a lot in this late game. So Bridget here, going to search for 3 Pokemon. Okay, let's see, what does he find here? I think it's just 3 Zoras. I mean, I don't know if he's playing Zoroark. I mean, he has a Zoroark coin. Alright, it's a Glisspod Zoroark. Okay. That's doable. I apologize, I'm tired. Just got back from Collinsville. Nice, a Grass Energy to the Wimpod. Pass on to our turn. Alrighty. So, what we're going to do here is actually something pretty weird. I'm going to Guzma to bring up that Wimpod. Put a DC in the active. Put down Remoraid. And Flying Flip. And you might be asking, why did it do this? Well, now he can't, like, retreat to Glisspod and swing for a Koko for a knockout. So it's actually a really good play. Alright, so Regirock-EX coming down, okay. Now, even though we didn't get any monkeys, that's still fine because with Zoroark coming down, there's a free prize cards for us. So, my opponent has no idea we're playing, probably. Unless he saw, I don't think he saw Passimian. There's no way he can know we're playing because he never saw Passimian. Because as soon as he saw Passimian, we don't mulligan. So he literally has no idea what we're playing. He's just going into this blind. We see a trade, discarding a Puzzle of Time. Interesting. You think you want to keep that card. It's a very good card in his deck. Like, one of the best cards. So we see a DC going to the Zoroark. He does not have free retreat. Now, he's going to Guzma, bring up our Remoraid. Oh, no. Okay, so Riot is beating for 120. Now, we do have a stretch to get back the Remoraid, so that's fine. We'll set up Koko. We have no choice, actually. And there's a Counter Catcher, okay? So I think, once again, we're going to Counter Catcher, bring up this Wimpod. We are going to Stretcher, put the Empoleon into our, put the Remoraid for discard ball into our hand, put down the Remoraid, and go for another Flying Flip. Alright, so let's go for another Flying Flip here. Alright, it's everybody taking 20 damage, but this is starting to look bad for us. I mean, next turn, if he doesn't move this Wimpod, we can knock out a Zora on the bench if he doesn't evolve it. These Leles are starting to take some heavy damage. They both have 40 on them. There's the E-Hammer, discarding the DC off the active. Don't care too much about that. There's a Guzma. Alright, now this could be problematic. If we don't find anything here, we are going to lose this game. Uh-oh. Alright, so trade. Oh no, Pokemon. Give me something. And he finds a Zoroark. Oh no. Oh no, guys. This is bad. This is really bad. This is really, really bad here. Find a Glisspod. Add. Just keep doing it. Just keep going. DC to the Zoroark. Riot is beating. We need a top deck, guys. We need a top deck here. Oh my goodness. We have so many outs. Alright, on our turn. And oh, it's Ultra Ball. Thank you, Pokemon. You are the best. So we're going to Ultra Ball. We're going to discard the Choice Band of DC, actually. Going to find a Lele. Fingers crossed it's in the deck. And it's, my heart beat it. My heart just, it almost could almost handle it for a second. Alright, so we're going to Special Charge to shuffle the 2 DCs back into our deck. We are going to Lele, Wonder Tag, yes, we're going to start Supporter card. We're going to find a Sycamore, and let's see what we get here. He has 4 cards, don't really need to end them, and have the same amount. Sycamore, play the Sycamore, come on baby, find me some Passimians, and no, we whiffed. Alright, so Brooklet Hill, we will Brooklet for a Remoraid. Okay. We'll put down Passimian. We'll play a Nest Ball to find a Mew to give a free treat. And then we'll have to pass, unfortunately. Now, I think what we could do, and this could be a problem if we go this route, we could retreat to the Lele, let the Lele take a hit, but then he can just Guzma up later. So I think I'm going to pass right now. Just pass to our opponent's turn. Mew has free retreat. We can send that up. Brooklet Hill for the fighting Passimian, and then him, or maybe just Sycamore, just trying to draw. Take a knock out the Zoroark, take a knock out the Zoroark, and knock out the Gliscod. So yeah, they will see Ultra Ball, probably fighting Gliscod most likely. Now, the thing we have to worry about is definitely a good card called a Corolla. That is going to change the ball game. So, Ultra Ball discarding a Field Blower and a Zora. Is that a second Field Blower? It is. That's very good to know. He's already down one puzzle as well. Okay. Are we down any puzzles? We are not. That is good. Alright, so there's a third Zoroark. Oh my goodness. We have 3 Zoroarks to knock out. That is the game plan, guys. And there is an end. So he must have been holding on to the end forever, but that means no Guzma. Means he's not knocking out Lele. We take a knockout of him, and it's gonna become very, very close here. All right, so we have the knockout for sure this turn. We got the Nest Ball to find a Passimian. We got another Passimian. The only thing we don't have right now is an Octo, which is kind of upsetting. But we will have a knockout here. Even if he goes the like a Gliscod, we can still knock out Gliscod for sure. See some trades, a lot of trades happening, a lot of trade in the ball game. There's a Gliscod. Gliscod has like what 170 now. We could easily like 6, 12, 18. There's a Field Blower. Get rid of the Brooklet Hill. That's fine. We got a Nest Ball and a Passimian hand. We don't care about that. We just need to find our good old Octillery. So there's a DC going down to Gliscod, and this is what I'm scared of. I am so scared of a crossing cut GX to knock out our Tapu Lele. Like if we have if we have Counter Catcher, I'm 100% bringing this Gliscod. And we don't, alright? So we will Passimian, Nest Ball for another Passimian. And this is scary, guys. If he finds a Choice Band, he's going to win this game. Like, we're so far behind. There's nothing we can do here. So Counter Energy this guy. We will Float Stone both Passimians. Just, you know, give him for a treat. If he Guzmas up the Lele, he's definitely going to knock on it. And right now we're on a team play for the knockout. 6, 12, 13, 260. Alright. Counter an Ultra Ball. Alright, does he find a... He sends up this guy. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Yeah, why would you send up this guy? Because now he has to have Float Choice Band Guzma to knock out the Lele. Huh. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. What's our opponent thinking here? So it's a trade, okay. Now, he could go, like... He could go... Guzma, bring this guy up. Retreat. There's a Field Blower. Get rid of both our Float Stones. Okay, I don't care about those. So he's playing 3 Float Stones. Or 3... Not 3 Float Stones. 3 Field Blowers, okay. Because right now, Gliscod's not taking out a Passimian. And there's just an Armor Press. Alright, so pass on to our turn. And... So let's see. So we're doing 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So what we could do here is we can double puzzle for a Counter Catcher. Bring up this guy. Take a knockout. Yeah, that's what we're going to do here. We're going to do Ultra Ball first. We're still down to prizes. So I'm going to Ultra Ball. Discard 1 and 2 to grab an Octo. Okay. Put down the Octo. Let's see here. So double puzzle. We are going to grab a Counter Catcher. And I think a DCE for next turn. Could grab Stretcher. I think DCE is going to be a little bit better. So grab those. We will Counter Catcher, bring up the Zoroark. We will Abyssal Hand for 4. Gladion CIN. Alright, so I think I want to end here. And end my opponent down to 3. Yeah, that's what we're going to do here. Alright, so there's a Field Blower, which is nothing to really Field Blower. What we could do is put down Brooklet Hill. Field Blower the Brooklet Hill. And team play. Alrighty, so 260. Go down to 2 prize cards. So it's a DCE and a Rescue Stretcher. Alright, so we have the DCE stretcher in hand to swing. The only problem is we can't one-shot this guy. We only do 612, we only do 130 plus a choice 160. So we're not taking a knockout right now, which is the only unfortunate thing. So another one pot in the field. Huh. Alright, there's a trade. So we have to find a Guzma. I know we have puzzles. We have one Guzma discard pile. Okay. Alright, so there's the armor press for 100. Go down to 2. Let's send a Mew. Let's see what happens. Alright, so on our turn, do we get Guzma? There's a choice. Okay, so a stretcher. Enter our hand. We'll grab a Passimian. This game would be totally different. We had this bad luck at the start. Passimian, float, choice, abyssal for 3. I mean, I don't even know if... no, we saw the Guzma. I know it's in there. And there's the Guzma. Yes, we got it. So Guzma, bring up that guy, send up a Passimian, and we will take another knockout. Team play for 6, 12, 18 billion damage, 320. And there we go, guys. There's Passimian deck. That was so close. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, so there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. That is main deck Monday for you playing the Passimian thing that me and Kevin played and the whole crew. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. You can see how good a deck this is. It's a really fun deck. It's really fun. It is somewhat scary. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is somewhat scary. Kevin did make day 2 with it, but then he went like really bad with it. Like I think like 131. Oh, 132. He had some bad luck day 2. Don't worry about it. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. It was a fantastic Monday. Alrighty. Bye.